What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness. Gladly here with y'all. Back at it again with a new YouTube video. Yo, my eyes be looking like mad glossy. So I'm just sitting here doing some deep thinking, and I was listening to a video from Trades by Side. And I'm gonna title this video like, investing is slowly changing my life. Now the reason why I'm saying that is because, number one, I've been able to acquire a skill that financially keeps me on my toes, right? It forces me to evolve, and it forces me to unlearn a lot of different things that was taught to me about money. And it also forces me to face myself. Whether it's my good habits or my negative habits, it's me versus the charts. Most people will be afraid to risk any type of money, positive money in life, because your brain is meant to keep you safe. It isn't designed to have you take risks every day or every week or every month. And we know that the typical person, the everyday working person, because I work damn near every day too. I'm not going to front doing Uber. But a lot of us, we work very hard for our money. So we're in this system where we're like, damn, like, how do we get rich? Because I know damn well getting these hourly wages, it ain't mathematically going to equate to you being rich. Now, I'm always advocating for the stock market. Always. Whether y'all want to dislike it or have something negative to say about rich people, wealthy people, or whatever type of mindset you carry yourself with throughout life, I will always advocate for you owning assets. Because the people that think they run this world, right? They pay you in fiat, paper money, which we all need to survive, right? Or you may get direct deposit, because they pay your paycheck, obviously direct deposit, because not a lot of people get paid cash at their jobs. Duh. But even if you go to the check cashing place, you go cash your check, now you got cash in your hands, right? So they pay you in the currency, and now you need to survive off of that for 2 weeks. And I posted plenty of videos on my YouTube shorts where plenty of Americans have been struggling. Over 50%, from what the video says, right? Have been struggling to maintain their life because most corporations don't want to pay you more money. So now as a person, your back is against the wall, because now you really got to figure the game out. And nobody's going to give a fuck about you. Nobody cares about what you're going through. Nobody cares about if you're struggling financially. Nobody cares if your bills are behind. Nobody gives a fuck. Everybody cares about themselves. And I'm not cursing at you. I'm just cursing out aloud. But I apologize. So every day I'm forced to learn the game. I'm forced in a positive way. Let me just say that, right? Because I care about myself. I care about my well-being. I care about my spiritual growth. And I know that God has blessed me with a skill to take care of myself, right? And, try to speak to other people about it. Tell you guys to invest. This, that, and the third. Tell you to open up a brokerage account. But at the end of the day, you're going to do what you want to do. I'm not the controller of your life. I'm just a messenger on YouTube. But now you have to figure out the game. Either you're going to learn how to trade, You're going to learn how to invest. You're going to be a buy and hold investor like myself. And if you need some liquidity, you can sell off some of your stocks, but you can always make the money back. Why? Because you're not capped on the amount of money that you can make when investing. We just are fearful of the unknown. We've been so conditioned and programmed to be in fight or flight that when there's opportunities that's presented to you, you will subconsciously stop yourself from accepting the opportunity because you are afraid. So investing has changed my life because I had to learn how to step into my abundance. I had to learn how to feel more worthy. I had to tell myself, bro, set yourself some financial goals. It doesn't matter how long it takes for you to reach the goal, just reach the goal. And it was so much like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still dealing with habits in my life where it's like, bro, you might have to buckle down a little bit, bro. I'm still dealing with it because I'm not a perfect human being, bro. But I'm always making sure I invest more than I spend outside of my bills. My rent alone is over $1,800 a month. That's just my rent. That's just you know what I'm saying? To maintain a roof over my head. And I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Super thankful. You understand what I'm saying? But investing has taught me how to pay myself first. Make myself a priority. Because even like ever since I left my job, right? Ever since I left the stupid ass post office, and I don't care how y'all feel, bro. I don't care, bro. Y'all treated me like crap. And y'all messed up my mental. So, I don't care. Ever since I left that place, I just been in a way better headspace, and I've been taking investing way more serious. And it's like God has just been showing me like, bro, I would never leave your side. I just need you to believe in yourself, bro. Believe in the skill, because time is finite. And if you strictly just 8 hours a day or whatever hours a day, even doing Uber, how many hours a day you work doing Uber? You can't outwork time. So you need to acquire as much equity in these companies as you can. Be a good steward, right? And tell more people. Keep building your online business. You know what I'm saying? Now look at this. Big Tesla, right? That's one of my favorite cars in this world, right? Real talk. A lot of y'all probably would think, oh, I don't want to own Tesla. Oh, I don't like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a trillionaire. He messed up the world. How? Why do y'all dislike rich people so much? Why do y'all dislike wealthy people, but then you're going to work 8 hours a day, 40 hours every week for money, but you dislike rich people? It doesn't make sense. So you're never going to try to get rich. I have the utmost respect for rich people and wealthy people. And yes, there are some evil fucking people walking this planet. Yes. Yes, bro. We see it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just not going to say, oh, F all rich people. Nah. Because your subconscious mind is always listening to what you're saying. If I'm on my path, on my journey to getting rich, that's my goal. Get rich. Stay as far away from poverty as possible, bro. Because being in poverty keeps you in a state of survival and not creativity. And once again, you get your paycheck from work. You make $15 an hour. You make $20 an hour. It don't matter. Your hourly rate is your hourly rate determined by somebody else. I don't want somebody else determining that for myself. I just don't. Maybe you do. That's your personal choice. Because everybody wants to take the safe route. But there is no safe route in life, right? You got to take positive chances on yourself. I make a video. I don't know what it's going to do, but I put it out. I create ebooks. Some people have purchased the ebooks. Thank y'all. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I invest my money. I don't know what the stock market is going to do. I don't have control over that. But all I know is that I'm a black man in America that has been doubted and shitted on. And people have said a whole bunch of negative stuff about me. And they don't expect us black people to know anything. They don't expect us to learn this market. They don't expect us to learn how to trade. They want you to be obedient and oppressed by these corporations, bro. Listen to the rules. Follow what they say. Don't think outside the box. Stay in the box. That's what they want. It is not just for black people, because this is a human race at the end of the day. It's for everybody. It's a program that they want you to run on, because you're like a computer system. You get downloads from the universe, right? Your brain is a system. You have a nervous system. We're participating in a capitalistic system. So I'm willing to do everything in my power to learn this shit, bro. And if I gotta keep on saying it on YouTube, because this is my channel, and I love talking about this, that's what I'm gonna do. I love talking about it. I don't need the world to love it, because at the end of the day, bro, like, most people don't even care about investing. They're not gonna care. But guess what? Y'all gonna be the same ones talking about saying, my job only gave me a 2% raise, a 1% raise. I can't outwork inflation. My job not paying me enough money. Because they don't care about you. They care about profits, not people. So this is why these skills are adamant for you to learn. You're not gonna outwork a wage system, and you're not gonna outwork time. Time, we cannot ever get back. Today, I will never see again. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is the future. All we have is the now, bro. And you're meeting the future version of yourself every day. So it's either the future version of yourself is getting better, or you're getting worse. The game that's being played on the masses of people is trade time for money and don't question anything. Just do what we say and be obedient. That's the wrong game to be being played. It's like school. The entrepreneurs, the people that take risks. Now, I'm not saying every entrepreneur is successful, because at the end of the day, entrepreneurship is hard, right? It's not the easiest thing to do in the world. It's tough. Because you have to create the structure for yourself. You don't want to have to take care of everything. You got to take care of you, you know? So it's all on you, but I'd rather it this way anyway. Because it helps me have more faith and belief in myself. And most importantly, it shows me that God is always with me at every moment of my life, right? I ain't perfect. I don't got it all together. But I'm learning. But it's slowly but surely changing my life, bro. And all you really need for real is 1% a day. Even on the red days in the stock market, just you got the money, just invest it. What you gonna do? Keep spending it? You gonna keep blowing it? That's all you gonna do. And then you have no, bro. Like, one thing I had to learn about, like, disciplining myself more financially is that you have nobody to blame but yourself for your decisions. Your parents might have never taught you about money, right? Your friends probably always want to go out and do stupid shit, whatever. But nobody is responsible for you but you. So me personally, I'd much rather keep adding to the system of investing because it works 24/7 rather than only trade my time for money. That's me. What you decide to do is your life. But at the end of the day, none of us is gonna outwork. You can't outwork none of this stuff, bro. You gotta build a business, you gotta try, you gotta invest into the stock market, and you need to own real estate. Try. Because when you get paid your paycheck, that number does not increase unless you work more hours. It's not gonna increase. They don't care. You can ask them for a raise. They're gonna lie to your face and tell you they don't have the money. Why? Because companies care about shareholders, not you. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It might sound mean, it might sound crazy, but it's the truth. They don't care about you. They care about shareholders' profit. Why? Because shareholders invest into the company, so they're expecting a return on their investment. Investing, trading, whatever, it can change your life too. You just gotta stick to it, bro. You just gotta stick to it. I love y'all. Like the video, subscribe.